This is the Daily Wrap-Up. Welcome. In this show, in 2015, we bring you the very best. Tune in on Mondays and Tuesdays when we build a better nation, talking to politicians and civil servants. On Wednesdays, it's Empowerment Wednesday when we talk all things business and personal empowerment. Lifestyle Thursdays, we talk all things lifestyle. Tune in to the Daily Wrap-Up show with me, Sipho Masigo, and James Siatelo as we inform, discuss, and empower you, Kofifi Lander, Mondays to Thursdays, 7 till 8 p.m. on Kofifi FM 97.2, where it all began. Good evening to you, Kofifi Landers, 10 minutes after 7 o'clock. Welcome to it. Thank you very much for tuning in to the Daily Wrap-Up. It is Thursday. It's Lifestyle Thursday. We have a fantastic show lined up for you and another great guest in studio. We'll introduce him in a short while, and I hope you've had a fantastic day. And thank you so much for opening up to your homes, to your cars, and making sure that you tune into the Daily Wrap-Up. I know a couple of people that actually goes and sits in the car just to listen to the Daily Wrap-Up. So thank you very much for all of that. Let me say good evening to my fellow honorable member, Honorable James Siatelo. How are you doing, my brother?
All right, are you, bossman?
Are you good, my man?
Can't complain, thanks.
Good. How was your day?
I had a great day, very, very productive for a Lifestyle Thursday.
Okay.
I spent most of my day at Coronation Training Center in Newlands.
Okay.
So now this training center is a center of children living with different disabilities.
Yeah.
I just spent a day there because as one of the organization that I'm working for, the Westbury Youth Center is also in partnership with them. So we have some of their participants coming to the center to learn skills because we believe that they might be living with certain disabilities, but they're not disabled to certain things. So we involve them in all our activities in our communities, and it is important that we all do that.
Yeah. Good work, my man.
Thank you.
You deserve a bells.
Each other.
Yeah, man, that's great. My day was a bit hectic. It was one of those days, but I'm grateful for days like this because they strengthen me, you know, when there's too much pressure. And I've got a Russian embassy who is coming through to an event. In fact, there's an event happening in El Dorado Park. It's basically a JB Marks as well as Moses Kotane lecture that has been organized by the Johannesburg Regional Office and Joburg Region. They've organized this event, and at this event the mayor is going to be speaking, and there's a representative from the Russian embassy who I was trying to make sure that he gets there, and he got lost. So it's a bit of a challenge because I still don't know where this man is, but I've delegated to the team to make sure that he gets there. So it's been a crazy afternoon, but I'm grateful, you know. I could be complaining about other things, you know, so it's a better problem to have.
Yeah, it is a better problem.
Yeah, let me say good evening to my other comrade on the other side. How are you doing, my brother?
I'm good, man. Can't complain, you know me.
Yeah. You had a good day?
I'm good, yeah. It was
Productive.
good. Productive, yeah. Definitely. Always has to be, man.
It has to be. You have to see something at the end of the day.
We have to, man.
That's it, man. This is how we do it on a Daily Wrap-Up. Thank you so much. Let's look at those top stories making headlines. All right, there are two top stories, and I was torn in between the two. One is the xenophobic attacks, and the other one is the president going back to parliament. So guess which one I picked?
I would like to believe that you chose the xenophobic attacks one.
Oh, damn.
You didn't?
No. Pella, it's not often the president goes to parliament. Remember, there were speculations that he doesn't want to come to parliament. But anyway, I'll pick that one, and then we'll pick the xenophobic one afterwards.
We'll have to touch on that one,
Okay, cool. It is a Lifestyle Thursday. We're going to take it easy. The topic we're going to have tonight, Kofifi Landers, we're going to blow your mind away. So just stay tuned. I'll tell you about it in a short while. This one says, Zuma's answer on presidential pardons unacceptable. This is by the DA. President Jacob Zuma's answer on his process for pardoning people with criminal records was not accepted by the DA in Parliament on Thursday. During a question sitting, DA MP Glenys Breitenbach had asked a supplementary question to another MP's follow-up question on written reply. Zuma said Zuma had given about presidential pardons. Breitenbach said there was a perception that the approval of presidential pardon was based on political considerations. She asked Zuma that the rational grounds were for pardoning Buka Nhatsi, the husband of NPS Ngobo Jiba, on theft in 2010. And the story goes on. And obviously this is because the people that the president has been choosing to represent state organizations such as the NPA. So, basically, the president is back in parliament, and he spoke a whole lot of things. I mean, so much responses to the xenophobic attacks. I've seen so much material from there, and I've also got a clip, but we're not going to play the clip because, we have a very important guest in studio. So that's the story. The president is back, and he's answering questions in parliament.
And he just came back to a very eager Julius Malema, who was waiting for him to come and answer questions in parliament. And of course he accused him in the ANC-led government once again.
Yeah. Hey, some hectic stuff. And let's look at this chaos in Durban. We cannot go without discussing the story. The Durban CBD was a chaotic scene of stun grenades, rubber bullets, tear gas, and walls of police on Thursday afternoon, even though a peace march had just been held to end xenophobic attacks. People sneezed and their eyes burned as police formed human chains in the streets with their commander shouting, "Hold the line, hold the line," as they cleared about 500 agitated people from the immediate area. While the peace march wound down in the city hall, pockets of protesters grew in the city's Dr. Pixley Kasime, Anton Limbere, Joseph Mdluli, and Monty Naika streets, with police trying to break them up with tear gas and human chain and water cannon. This reminds me of the days of apartheid. When there was tear gas everywhere, when we were running away from hippos. Can you believe it's happening in 2015?
It is happening in 2015, but I must say this time around it is happening differently. So it is happening not because people are fighting against the evil apartheid era. This time around it is people who are the very same people who are fighting against apartheid. They are now fighting against their fellow black men. So it is a problem. When you have Africans attacking other Africans in an African country, in the name of them being foreigners.
I mean, for me, I don't think it's really foreign issue. It's more of an Afro issue, Afrophobia.
Yes.
Because it's they are not attacking English or Australians or the Greeks or
the Chinese for that matter.
Chinese. It's just black people.
Yes. So how do you call that a xenophobic issue? It is an Afrophobic issue. Because now you are taking one of your own. You're calling an African a foreigner in his own country.
Hey, some hectic stuff, man. It's almost 18 minutes after 7 o'clock. Let's leave the top stories right there.
Let's just wish that whoever is doing this, whoever is planning this, because I must say maybe it started with two people having a conversation and they decide to start this senseless killings, senseless attacks on people. They just stop. Maybe they just listen for a change, because I was following this event earlier today in Durban, the Peace March. Before it happened, before they started with this, or rather coming together to stop the march, I saw one of the DJs in South Africa. He had to cancel his gig in Mozambique because of what is happening now. A South African DJ, DJ Black Coffee, he had to cancel his gig on Saturday because of what is happening here. Because now threats are coming from other people as well, from other African countries. They're saying we cannot allow you to come to our country when our brothers are being killed in your country. So now this is totally unacceptable. People have died and people are continuing to die because of this senseless. It is senseless.
Sure. Yeah, it is indeed, man. And one thing David Kau said on one of the radio stations, he said, I think the problem with the people that are fighting against these fellow African brothers and sisters are people that have not traveled outside of South Africa. They haven't seen the humanity and how Africans have treated us, South Africans, how they've welcomed us into their countries, and how they speak of South Africa, and how they respect Mandela, and and what they would do for South Africa. So, it's people that haven't been outside of the country, unfortunately. So
it's unfortunate.
Sad. Yeah. It's sad. Yeah. Let's leave it right there. Just got a message here to say that they say you deserve a triple bells for jumping into the show like nothing much was happening. Wow, that's my partner in crime.
Okay, this guy is driving. He's gonna be driving from here, so we can't offer you that.
Yeah,
we just offer you hours for jumping to the mic and just doing what you love.
Pretend like I didn't have any hectic issues about 5 minutes ago. Yeah,
that's how we build a better nation.
It's the nature of what we love. We love radio, so we got to do what we do. Thank you very much for that message. 20 minutes after 7 o'clock, let's take that break, and when we come back, we've got a great guest in studio, man. You're about to be blown away, and that's what the show is about. Hola.
Rivers Cafe and Sushi Bar, a chic restaurant situated at World Wear Mall. With a vast menu, Rivers Cafe caters for all demographics in a stylish and upper-class setting. Enjoy live performances every Friday and smooth jazz Sundays. Should you wish to host your function at this amiable venue, contact Monique at Kofifi on 011-057-1714 or Anthea on 071-879-1068. Visit River Cafe and Sushi Bar for a well-rounded dining experience.
21 minutes after 7 o'clock. Welcome to the Daily Wrap-Up. On a Thursday, it is Lifestyle Thursday. And as always, Lifestyle Thursday, it's pretty much relaxed. So tonight, our guest is in studio. And his name is Chelise Sithole. Baba, good evening and welcome to the Daily Wrap-Up. How are you doing, sir?
I'm honored and I'm appreciating the moment to be around the studio, and good evening to everyone.
Yeah. Thank you so much for taking time and to come and talk to us as Kofifi Landers. I know that our topic tonight, although I have not introduced it, it's going to be an interesting one.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
I hear.
Yeah. So Kofifi Landers, tonight we are talking to Baba. And Dubaba is a traditional healer, and
yes,
we are going to talk about, things of the spiritual world that most people are not very comfortable to talk about. And tonight we are here to introduce him, and we are going to have a series of conversations with him to talk about, traditional healers, sangomas, and other spiritual beliefs, and talk about healing and actually helping people. But before I get ahead of myself, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. As I've said, good evening to everyone. My name is Chelise Sithole, and I am born by Ujabulisile Sithole and Ustenjwa Sithole. I reside in Soweto currently, and I am from Ennerdale. The place is just a small town south of Johannesburg. All right, as I've actually echoed, I am a traditional doctor. I have been a traditional doctor for the past 7 years. Yeah, that's more or less about my introduction.
Okay. And then, just about what you do. I mean, how did you get into the practice of what you do?
It has been a journey, a long one too. So a question will come about that, what transpired for I to be a traditional healer? All right, it is termed, in my language, it is termed ubunyanga. So there's difference between ubunyanga, there's difference between isangoma, prophets. So they are all categorically defined differently. All right, I am termed ubunyanga, and ubunyanga is termed or defined as a herbalist, okay, / ubugela. Okay. My teaching, I was taught in Mozambique, in a small place called Mchukedi. It's in Shashai.
Okay.
Yes, and I was taught by my teacher who was called Umate, and Umate, being a traditional doctor, he has been a traditional doctor for some time. So I came back here, the year which I went to do the training, how it came about, before I'm going to actually go and tell you the long story, how it came about. I always knew I had some